Good afternoon, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great afternoon. It's Tuesday afternoon. Um, Not a coffee kind of morning. I already had my coffees for the day. I just got home from work actually, but I wanted to do a video. It's been a couple of days now, and I miss doing the videos. I've been thinking about this all day, and I want to continue on with my look at albums to discover through my Discog Shuffle. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. And I don't know if you recall last time, but this is the album I'm going to talk about today. Abracadabra, Steve Miller Band. Not a bad album. Not my favorite album. But it's got some gems on it, for sure. I prefer Fly Like an Eagle and Book of Dreams, and I also have Greatest Hits as well. This great Greatest Hits package, but Abracadabra's not a bad album. As I said, it's to me it's been a little 85'd, if that makes any sense, if even that's a word. It definitely has an 80s sound to it. Of course, the song Abracadabra I love. I was playing it today, and it just sounds so good. And there's a couple other gems off it as well that I'm really digging. And a couple of cool countrified tracks on it. Give It Up, great song. Keeps me wondering why, another one. Goodbye Love, Cool Magic. There's some good songs on here, but it kind of goes all over the place as well. And this is, I'm trying not to do a review because this isn't what this series is all about, but after listening to this today, and that's what I do on my breaks at my lunches, I listen to these albums on Spotify. It may take a couple listens just to dig it, and as I said, Abracadabra, classic song, love song actually, and but some cool tracks on there as well. But the rest of it, I could take or leave. So Steve Miller Band itself, American rock band formed in 1966 in San Francisco. Steve Miller, of course, big leader. String of hits through the 70s. And also discovered that Boss Skaggs was part of their band from their first two albums, 1967 and 1968. Children of the Future and Sailor. I didn't realize that Boss Skaggs, who I absolutely love, was on Steve Miller's albums. He's, as a band, they've sold over 24 million albums in the US and 60 million albums worldwide. And of course, was part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And you know, all around great artist. I've heard his attitude isn't the greatest, or maybe that's just the way he is, and that's a cool thing as well. Not everyone likes the way the industry is, and I guess he just voices his opinion more than others. So Abracadabra, 12th studio album by the band, released in '82. So again, that 80s feel to it. I think they had to change their style from their previous albums. And but it charted in 9 countries, including Germany, where the record reached #1. 4 singles came off the album: Cool Magic, Keeps Me Wondering Why, Give It Up, and of course Abracadabra. It was kind of an attempt to return to the pop rock of these of the 70s hits, but it wasn't as consistent as his previous albums. Although, again, as I said earlier, there were some great tracks off of it. Miller only wrote a couple of songs off the album, The rest of the album was written by Gary Malabar and John Messere, and also Kenny Lewis. So out of the 10 songs, Steve Miller only wrote 10 of them. The main song that he wrote and contributed to was Abracadabra, of course, and it became the last #1 hit of his career. Give It Up, not a bad song, a little slower tempo, obviously, than Abracadabra, but it wasn't as good as Abracadabra. But keep you wondering why. Nice light rocker, things I told you, kind of a new wave type of sound. Goodbye Love, as I said earlier, had a little country flavor to it, which is cool. Kind of, I could hear some banjos in it. While I'm Waiting, nice slow acoustic piece. Cool Magic, again, great vocals on that one, great smooth track. So it's an enjoyable album, perhaps not his best, but in the end, I'm still happy to have it in my collection. I always look at albums individually. I never look at them compared to others. So individually, it's an enjoyable album, but not as strong as his previous releases. But again, as I said, still happy to have it in my collection. So there's a look at Abracadabra. Let's see what's coming up next on the old Discog Shuffle here. So bring up Discogs. My Discogs. Go to my albums again. Nothing showing here. I'll go to Random Item down in the corner. I'll press the random item. What do we have here? Oh, Saga. Silent Night. I love Saga. Great Canadian band. Really looking forward to this one. Yeah. Awesome stuff. So there you have it, guys. Just a quick look at Abracadabra. I'm trying to not to make these videos too long because I've got a heck of a lot of albums to go through. But I hope you enjoy. Hope you're enjoying this series. And look forward to Saga coming up, Silent Night. And we'll talk to you again soon. Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.